Welcome to Gaming Fin, your channel for everything related to the gaming industry and the financial markets, the stock markets. And today, guys, we talk about Krafton. Krafton, it's an incredible cool name actually for a gaming company. It's a Korean gaming company, and I think most of you know this gaming company, especially for the game PUBG. So PlayerUnknown's Battleground. So PlayerUnknown's Battleground, I think that's the name. And they have a lot of other titles. So what is important? So most probably you've never heard that they are also stock that you can buy in South Korea, obviously. So I think, I'm not really sure if you can buy it in the US or in Europe, but that's not important now for this video. So the Callisto Protocol is a game that has been released by Krafton. We see it here, Krafton and Striking Distance Studio. So, and this game only got the recent reviews were mixed, and Steam database rating is done with almost, let's say, 60% positive reviews. So Striking Distance Studio, it's a very new studio. I think the former one of the former developers of Dead Space created this studio. They were making this game, and it was inspired to Dead Space. So release date was the 2nd of December, and this is now important, the 2nd of December, because we're now looking at this news. So everything looks good, but there were some optimization issues, some stutter, and now you can already buy this game for 20% down on Steam, and people were extremely negative. If you look here, when it came out, oh my god, 9,100 positive reviews and 7,100 negative reviews. So that's incredible. That's an incredible bad performance when it comes to a stock. And now comes the news here. Krafton's 200 billion paid new game sluggish, securities companies lowering target stock price. So this is the Korean won, this is not US dollar, so that's very important. And to mention, I'm not invested in Krafton, by the way. So, and then we got this news of Krafton, and then they say they actually blame now the last drop in the last drop of the stock price of Krafton. This is the stock price. They blame this on that game, and it's going for the third quarter. Also, the stock price most probably will be affected. But this game just came out. What did I just say? This game just came out, guys, in the 2nd of December, and only from the 2nd of December on we knew that this game is going to be bad. So we didn't know that this game is going to be bad. We didn't know this game is going to be bad before. So honestly, I didn't know this. I expected this game to be good, and a lot of people in the gaming community expect this game to be good. And now, as it's a news, Eurogamer, etc., all of them hear this. Yeah. Krafton share price falls as the Callisto Protocol fades to hit its sales target. So, protocol. You see, they cannot even write Callisto Protocol. Oh my god, they can't even write this correctly. So you see the problem, guys. So they are just copy pasting some news, from this article. And now, okay, probably some analysts, some Korean analysts were saying, we don't expect this Callisto Protocol to sell 4 million, but only 2.1 million, and now therefore the stock is falling. But the stock is not falling for this reason. Well, it's slightly falling, but if you look here at the stock price, look at Krafton. That's Krafton. PUBG Battlegrounds, also some mobile games, a Korean company. So that's the stock price. So that's the stock price here. It was falling end of December, like all the other high-tech companies actually in the Nasdaq as well, and also here the KRX. This is the tech stock exchange in Korea, in Seoul. So therefore the stock was falling. And what do we see here, guys? So here Callisto Protocol comes out, and then of course it's falling. Yeah, but this is not done probably. I mean, if the game would have been this mega success of 10 million copies, what is not to be expected for a game like this, then maybe the stock would have gone up. But the game was not a success. Only 2 million copies sold instead of 4 million as they expected or as they wished for. Maybe that's the reason. And then the stock was falling. But look at this price. This is the stock price before. This is the stock price before, going up before the game comes out, in the hope that the game becomes a success, and then it falls again. So now we are more or less again at the same point where we have been before. Therefore, I think articles like this, thinking that okay, a game is not a success and therefore the stock price is falling, is a little bit yeah, I don't want to say misleading, but it's just not true to the whole nature of gaming and also on analyzing companies, of course. But yes, I agree. Krafton spent a lot of money on the production of Callisto Protocol, so all of this is true, and they might not make the money back. That's all true. This is all problematic. This is all an issue. But the stock price, guys, here, the stock price is not really falling on Callisto Protocol, not hitting the sales target. We are going now that's very important. Maybe the stock price when the third quarter is coming out, or maybe now after this news, then the stock price is falling. So this is possible. Stock price might fall now after this news comes out, or the stock is falling after the third quarter is going to be announced, but not just like this. So the correlation, causality issue here is a little bit more complicated. So that's it here. So guys, and therefore I also wanted to show you a reason why actually Korean stocks are falling. So we go on Krafton on Google Finance, and here this is the Korean Nasdaq. The yellow one is the Korean Nasdaq, and you see, okay, then here the stock was falling also massively as the Korean Nasdaq was falling. So that's obviously an issue, that the Korean Nasdaq was falling also to almost a pre-pandemic valuation. So the Korean Nasdaq is not that bad. It's not that bad, but also fall to pre-pandemic valuations. And here's something that is also pretty normal for new video game companies going to the stock market. So first, they have a valuation which is probably too high. The valuation here of Krafton, game company, comes in when is this it's in 21. Comes to the public markets, goes up shortly in a time frame of 2-3 months, and then they find out maybe it's not going up more, maybe now we sell, and then a big institutional investor gets out of Krafton, selling stocks, or also retail investors that got in here the 3 months before are also selling, and therefore first of all those overvalued gaming companies, at one point they're overvalued, they have to fall, that you now build a bottom, that you now find a fair valuation of Krafton. So, and also talking about fair valuation, I think it's important now that we look at the PE ratio. That's now at 12, but that's like the Japanese market or the South Korean markets, where we often have this very low PE ratio. And if I look actually at the income statement, then I see that's the quarterly. I see that for September, I see that the net, the revenue went down and the net income actually went up. So that's pretty cool to see, but that's probably because now, then Callisto Protocol, okay, there's the pre-purchases of Callisto Protocol maybe helped them to have a net income that went up. But we shouldn't forget PUBG Battlegrounds. So if PUBG Battlegrounds, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, if this game is going to be successful, now, if this is going to continue to be successful, and if they maybe at one time also coming with a big update and or even a second sequel of this title, then the whole Krafton situation can change again. Because if we look here, this website is terrible, but if we look here, they have a lot of gaming company studios. So they have a lot of studios here, as you can see. A lot of studios, so the PUBG studio, then they have games, New State Mobile, Terra, Elion, Thunder, Tier 1, Castlecraft. So I see also a lot, my friends, of Subnautica is also part of them. Subnautica is a great game, and PUBG, of course, is their big game. So that's probably the cash machine, or has been the cash machine in the past. And if we look at the cash flow positive in September, negative in June, and September 1 year ago was also positive. So very new, fresh company. And before you think you're going to invest in this, I have to tell you, please make up your own mind. So I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a YouTuber. This is for information and entertainment purposes only. Please make your own research. So, and don't buy IPOs. Stop buying IPOs. So I stopped buying IPOs. Maybe I bought like 2, 3, but I will not buy IPOs anymore. Always wait until a stock is maybe at the bottom, and then you can bottom fish, value fishing. But IPOs is really an issue. So everyone buying this IPO, oh my god, got really hammered so badly. So then you are 60% down. But we're also down, of course, with other stocks. So always, if you invest only very diversified, and don't buy big portions, big tranches of investments in companies like now, for example, this super small gaming company. So no one knows what happens with this gaming company. It's not a really old gaming company, at least for the stock market, at the public market. So 2007, headquartered in Seoul. So 2007, that's of course a bit older. But everyone is copying a news like this, and then it's like, oh yeah, the Callisto Protocol was not successful. Now the stock price falls. So it's not that easy. All right, guys. So if you supported now this video until now, then I would be happy if you could comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And I'm continuing to find some interesting gaming companies, talk even about Korean gaming companies. So this is a niche channel, so this is not a channel probably where I'm going to get thousands of subscribers because everyone likes the subject. It's very specific, the subject. But if you like the subject, if you like the work I'm doing, please leave me a comment and a like for the video. So that's very important. So otherwise, that's how it goes in the world. Things also disappear again if no one likes it, of course. So, all right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.